Good afternoon. It's meteorologist Michael Fecca. Welcome back to the afternoon news and weather update. Today, we're just going to take a look at our forecast and send you on our way. So let's start off with a look at our radar across the United States. Taking a look right now at our setup, we have high pressure anchored just off to our north, kind of seated right over the Great Lakes region. So it has kept us mostly calm today. It hasn't really been the nicest day. We haven't really seen much sunshine. It's been on the cooler side, very cloudy, a little bit misty and dreary pretty much all day long, and I expect that to continue as we go through this afternoon. But this area of high pressure will continue to slide off to our east tonight, and that will allow this area of low pressure to move in and bring us the chance for some more rainfall once we get into Thursday and then again on Friday. But taking a closer look here, again, nothing too active here within the tri-state. We had some of those showers and storms move through yesterday, and then again in the evening hours. We did pick up some rainfall from that, a good amount, especially from those afternoon and evening storms. Some of them produced, upwards of an inch or even 2 inches in a few spots. This is our radar estimated rainfall accumulation. We picked up nearly 2 inches there in Warwick and Spencer County. Same thing there in Hancock, Eastern Davis, Northern Ohio County, and then here in the Evansville area, claiming we picked up around 2 inches there based off of our radar. But if we take a look at what was observed here at the airport, we picked up to around 1.26 inches from the day yesterday. So any rainfall that fell was just about a 1.25 inch for the 18th. So we're expecting that to continue to increase, likely picking up maybe another inch here as we go through the end of the work week. And looking at what's next, rain likely Thursday and into Friday, a bit drier as we head into the weekend, but more rain will be on the way for the following week. So it looks like our active weather pattern continues here even beyond this weekend. So let's take a look at our current temperatures. Most of us, it is a bit chilly out there in the upper 40s to low 50s, 52 in Madisonville, 51 in Owensboro, sitting at around 49 in Evansville, Huntingburg, and Fairfield, all with cloudy skies, a bit misty as well. You can see there's not a whole lot of visibility, and there could even be some patchy areas of fog that develop as we head into tonight as well. But looking at your next 12 hours, temperatures will mostly hang out in the upper 40s, at least through the first part of our evening, and then after we get into the nighttime hours, we'll drop down into the mid 40s for our overnight lows. But headed into Thursday, we'll warm right back up into the upper 50s, which is actually normal for this time of year. And again, we're tracking out that chance for some rain, maybe a few cracks of thunder in there, but the thunderstorm setup doesn't look quite as good as at least it was yesterday. But here's a look at the future radar through the rest of the night tonight. Again, staying fairly quiet. We'll get some mist, maybe some patchy areas of drizzle, but nothing really major moving through, just pretty much cloudy. And then as we get into tomorrow morning, that's when we'll start to see some rain begin to fill in from southwest to northeast through Thursday morning. So beginning anywhere between 8 to 10 a.m., it looks like it'll begin to fill in from west to east, and then it'll continue into the late morning and early afternoon before beginning to taper off into Thursday evening before another round of rain kicks up into here by Friday. So looking at our precipitation chances, it does look like maybe the better chances for maybe some heavier pockets of rain move in on Friday and then linger into the early morning hours of Saturday before we dry out fully Saturday afternoon and Sunday, and then it looks like more rain on the way as we get into Monday and Tuesday. So here's how this will all play out through Friday. So early in the morning, we'll start to get some of this rain filling in once again from southwest to northeast. Generally light stuff, but again, there could be some pockets of heavier rain. They're highlighted by that orange and yellow color, and then it looks like maybe even a few isolated thunderstorms possible towards Friday evening before this all clears out of here into early Saturday morning. But rainfall amounts not looking too impressive. Again, we could pick up another ½ inch to maybe an inch in a few spots, but again, we're not too concerned with flooding here. It looks like the heaviest rains still expected to fall across portions of southeastern Oklahoma, northeastern Texas, and much of western Arkansas. Arkansas, where as much as 2, 3, maybe even pockets closer to 5 inches of rain may be possible. We're not expecting that here in the tri-state, but looking at the weekend, we'll start to clear out here. It's trending drier, so we'll have a few showers there lingering into the morning, but high pressure will build in through Saturday afternoon and into Sunday, and that will clear us out, and temperatures will hang out in the upper 60s, so it'll be fairly pleasant for Saturday and Sunday. And it does look like our weather pattern here, again, staying on the more unsettled side. We're expected to have at least near average or slightly above amounts, or slightly above average amounts of precipitation through the next 6 to 10 days. And here's kind of a look at the longer range European model. So once this area of low pressure clears out of here through Friday night into early Saturday morning, high pressure builds in nicely through the weekend and keeps things nice and quiet. Even into Monday, I think we'll stay fairly calm. It's not until we get into Monday night that we start to see some showers and move in, and that will also fill in through the day on Tuesday of next week before that all clears out of here, headed into Wednesday. And it looks like behind that system for the start of next week, we'll really start to see those temperatures come down a bit more to near average or maybe even slightly below. You'll notice here in the tri-state, we're highlighted in just this gray color. It might be a little bit hard to tell based off of just the camera and the monitor, but this is a blue color, this is a gray color. There's some blue off to our northwest that is going to be sinking its way in. So it looks like we'll start to trend a little bit on the cooler side towards the end of our 7-day period here. You'll notice we'll hang out in the upper 50s to lower 60s, which is still well above average for this time of year. It's not until the middle of next week that we start to see those temperatures come back down to what is considered normal for the middle and end of February, or excuse me, middle and end of November. But here's a look at our 7-day forecast, just to kind of wrap everything up here. Again, we're just going to stick with the forecast today, and I'll send you on your way. But we've got more rain here headed in for tomorrow and on Friday, even a few cracks of thunder possible, especially on Friday evening. And then we'll clear out of here through the weekend. We should stay mostly dry outside of a few lingering showers Saturday morning, and then more rain on the way Monday into Tuesday, and that should help cool our temperatures back down to what's near normal, usually in the lower 50s for this time of year. So that is all I've got for our streaming show today. I'm going to send you guys on your way. Until then, we'll be back again at 4, 5, and 6 for the latest news and weather headlines on Channel 14. And then, of course, we'll be back here tonight at 9 for our 9 o'clock all-weather, all-streaming show. And then, of course, back on air at 10 o'clock tonight. So until then, everybody, stay safe and have a great rest of your evening.